Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Smoove Chat. As always, my name is Elajima and I'm your hostess for today. You know how we do here on Smoove? We always find the missing and the hidden gems, the artists that are not so out there but should be out there, the ones that can bring the Grammys to Ghana and whatnot. And that's exactly what we've done today. So we want to bring you one of the best female artists in Ghana right now. And the most amazing thing is she's so new, but she's making waves already. And that's how we do it. We put the highlights on the people that need to be highlighted. So ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome today in the studio with us to have, a conversation as usual, KIKI CELINE. Hi Kiki. How are you? I'm fine. Alright, so Kiki, let's let's dive right into it. Full name.
Oh, my full name. I'm Celine KIKI Elizabeth.
So the Celine and the Kiki are still your name.
Yes.
They're not like stage names, they are your actual names. And then there's Elizabeth.
I don't really like that name.
That's what I mentioned. Alright. Okay, so Kiki, tell us a bit more about yourself. Who is Kiki?
Kiki, who or what? I'm a final year student of the University of Ghana, studying education, but I did a little bit of psychology and information studies. Yeah. I'm a girl who lives my own world, you get it? I just don't mind, I don't care. Well, sometimes their opinions matter, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. I just feel like things that I believe I should be doing, and it's going to get me somewhere, I just do it. I don't really listen to others. That's just who is something brief of.
Alright, so Kiki's a go-getter. Yes. Alright, so speaking about the fact that you're new in the industry, relatively new, how long have you been doing music for?
I've been singing my entire life, and I actually started this whole music thing after high school. I didn't want to take it seriously, but I was like, nah, I can't be sitting home singing. God has given me a talent, let me just show it to the world. So yeah, I basically started doing music. This guy discovered me, Kizzy, he's called Kizzy. He's Miss V's producer. He works with Miss V and all that. So he discovered me on Instagram, and the first question he asked me was, what am I doing? In a sense that when you go to my Instagram page, you see me holding a phone, just singing to a mirror with I'm covering my face with the phone. I was that shy. I was still working on my shyness, but that's not it. So he asked me, what am I doing? I was like, so he actually made me have a feel of how the studio works and everything. So I'd like to put it, he groomed me. Yeah, and he's still grooming me actually. So yes, I've been doing music since after high school, and that's just it. And I just dropped my first this year.
Wow. So you dropped your first album this year, in your first single this year, in your final year in the University of Ghana. The reason why I went back to that is because school is stressful. It is stressful. And you are in your final year. How has that been for you? Learning to be a better artist, learning to get out of your comfort zone and be a better person, be confident, all that while trying to write songs. And being a University of Ghana,
wouldn't lie, it is quite stressful. I wouldn't say, but sometimes if you plan your things well, if you schedule your time well, you know when to do this, when to study, when not to do this or anything. But last semester was a bit hectic because I found myself in the studio instead of class, and God knows I wrote my end of term exams. It was really stressful, but yeah, that's all I can say. But I'm trying to balance the two, so.
Trying to find a balance. I think that's one thing that most people in the industry, be it music, be it journalism, whatever, the art industry, find a problem, especially for young people that are coming up. So let's talk about your new song, right? Your very first single, February this year, right? February 17th was when you released it. So tell us a bit about it. How long did you write it for? What was the inspiration? What's the song? Just,
So before I started this whole music thing, I was introduced to this collective called 99 Faces. And then our first meetup was at Cantonments. I think every member of the group had to come and meet and just vibe with some beats. They'll play some beats for us and we just vibe. And then they gave me a beat. And I was like, what did they want me to do with the beats? I was so shy. I didn't want to do anything for someone to come and be like, then are we and when. So yeah, they gave me the beat and then they challenged me to write on the spots. Me, I like when you give me the beat, I want to just take a pen and paper and write it in my. So I just want to be comfortable and write it, but I don't want you to pressure me. But that day they pressured me to challenge me out. I like to use challenges, but they challenged me to write on the spot. So you want to kill me? What's that? Yeah, I just found myself Like I just listened to the beat, and the first vibe I got was love. I mean, nowadays people like writing about love. Who doesn't like love? But yes, hey. So yes, I found my vibe, and I was just writing it. I found myself writing about a guy. I was like, okay. So that was just it. And that I wrote that song. That was August last year. Yeah, 2022. And then it was time for me. We have a strategist in our collective. And he has strategized everything for me. So it was time for me to drop my music. I didn't want to drop it because I was scared of the feedback I was going to get, because I haven't dropped my music before. They were like, no, I have to drop it so that I'll see how things go in the industry. So I got okay. So he drew my plan and everything for me, and then he was like, you're dropping 17th February. I just said, I told him it was too early. He was like, when am I waiting to drop? I was really scared. So it took lots of assurances and be like, nah, just forget what people are doing. Just do your thing. Just drop the music, and then when you're called for shows, you just go. I was like, okay. So I dropped my song 17th February this year, and the inspiration behind the song was there's this perception that guys are the ones supposed to chase girls, but I think differently. Girls can equally do the same thing. So the song Desire talks about me chasing the guy that I want. That's how it's...
Maybe I should take a few notes. I have some divey that, yeah, but that's amazing. So if that was one of your biggest hold-ups, what has been the feedback so far after Desire? You dropped Desire in February, or in May. How has it been like for you?
Really amazing. They told me that I was worrying for nothing. I wasn't stressing over nothing, and I should just relax and everything will come to me. And they were right, actually. I dropped Desire, and the first week, I wasn't the numbers weren't going up. I was saying, guys, what's going on? I'm not seeing any improvement. So the second week is after shooting, I was like, hey, okay. So I can actually go somewhere with this whole thing. They asked me to relax and just watch. So I realized that my streaming numbers were going fast. I was like, okay, so if Ghanaians just love to hear something good, if it sounds right to them, they buy on it. I didn't have to pass through certain channels to get this number of streams. It all came organically. Yes, all the streams organic streams. So it was...
Right, so that's amazing. So that's the conversation, right? Like the feedback from the people that are around you. So how has the feedback been like from the bigger people in the industry? Like have you met anyone that has been like, oh yes, Celine, like this is it? Like what has been like your biggest wow, I'm doing this moment?
I think he's called Sniper. He was with Baba J. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told me that my song was nice, and I was like, hey, okay. Yeah, that was
it for you. All right, so would have to wrap it up and everything, but then before we go, Desire, if the inspiration, because me is that the inspiration behind Desire was you trying to
the perception of like boys chasing girls, but I think
you try to change
chase guys.
Right.
Yeah.
So aside Desire, when is your next project? When is the next song? What's next should we expect from you before we were
pre-sales?
Another singles. This time, no, hey, I'm scared.
I'm confident now.
Okay.
I'm going to get better feedback than Desire did actually. So
when should we expect it?
Oh, soon. I'm not quite I'm not quite certain about the date, but soon. And just soon expect it.
Okay, so that's your next single. What about an album, an EP? Because we want more, we're hungry for more. You give us Desire, was so nice, but we're
from somewhere, you can't just come out, and for me that's how I think. You can't just come out and just drop an album. You have to get people on their feet. So for me, it's the singles first before you move to the EPs or the albums. And yes.
All right, what is the biggest stage you see yourself performing on?
The biggest stage? Oh wow. I don't know, I just want to tour those stages, yeah, just like other artists do. Yeah, I would love stadiums. Yes, exactly. Like BTS, I know.
Yeah.
That's how I see myself.
That is. And have you given yourself a range, a number of years to get there? Or you're just going the flow?
As people say in the next 5 years I want to do this. I don't see in the next 5 years I want to do this. All I know is I'm working. It could come tomorrow, it could come next year, you never know. So I don't want to give time myself next 5 years. Next 5 years, binge out and nothing. So that's just it. All I know is I'm working.
All you know is you're working. All right, thank you so much, Celine. This has been amazing. So, Desire, right? Where can they find Desire?
Well, you can find Desire on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Boomplay, iTunes, Amazon, everywhere.
Your media, social media handles, how can your fans reach out to you?
So you can reach me on Instagram, Snapchat. Snapchat is Celine KIKI 13, but all other platforms, KIKI Celine, Celine with double E's at the end.
All right. So, what do you want to say to your fans? The people out there that are actually streaming your music and going like, "Now this girl is good." Like, what should they expect from you?
Oh, to the people I know and I don't know, I just want to thank you for the support so far, and I know you're going to support me on my next single. That's all I can say. Thank you. God bless you so much.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Celine. It's been amazing. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us in another episode of Smoove Chat. You know how we do it. It's been amazing. So you heard it, Charlie. If you've not heard Desire yet, you're missing out. Go stream it on all the streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, wherever. Just look for Celine, KIKI Celine. Just Google it. And you watch it on YouTube or something, just get yourself updated and listen, because Desire is amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. And I can't wait to see you on our next episode. Bye-bye.